Pay attention to this message as though your life depends on it. All assets have been deployed against us, and yet we still are creating the new earth. Hello, Light Warriors. It's good to see everyone. Well, we're in some intense energies right now, and a lot of us might be having certain experiences. We have a lot planned today, and the energies are all over the place, and kind of everything that I'm about to talk about is all over the place as well. But that's the time period that we're in right now. We're still in eclipse season, and the energies are being all shaken up, right? Sometimes you need to shake things up so then we could sort things out, right? Bash it all apart, and then we could sort everything out. And that's what the energy is right now. Everything is being sorted. And, this time period, you might be feeling a little bit of anxiety. I'm feeling the anxiety myself, Light Warriors. And, we're all feeling Ascension symptoms. You could leave in the chat if you're also feeling it. But it's very intense. And it's all by a divine design so that we could be able to see clearly. And we have to be able to see clearly if we're going to create the new earth. Otherwise, our energy is going to be siphoned away, and we need to have our feet planted firmly. And one of the things I'm going to talk about tonight is that you cannot create from a place of fear. You cannot create from a place of fear. You could create from a place of love. You could create from a place of authenticity, but you cannot create from a place of fear. So it's important that we all pay attention to this transmission tonight as if our lives depend on it, because the law of vibration, we are actually creating our reality. So I hope that tonight's message is going to help a lot of you. And, I went with the pink tonight, a little, get the good energy flowing tonight, because it's all over the place. But this is part of the journey. And, I recently talked about Mercury retrograde. As I'm making this, we're still in Mercury retrograde. Let's hope our live stream doesn't glitch again. I'm attempting a live stream during Mercury retrograde. It's dangerous, Light Warriors. Watch out. But hopefully we'll make it through this one. So let's sit back, relax. I have a lot to put together tonight, and hopefully at the end you will understand why you are in control of your reality. No one out there is in control. And that's how the Matrix was able to infiltrate and kind of go around all of these laws of the universe. But it's important that we are thoroughly aware and conscious of all the things that we're going to discuss tonight and the laws of the universe, so that we can all wind up on the new earth. Hello, everyone. I am Michael, and I help guide people on the evolutionary journey. The Ascension energies right now, they're all over the place. Everything is being stirred up, and sometimes we need to sort where we're going. We need to sort everything apart, right? Sometimes we have a collection of things, and we need to pick out the bad pieces so that we can easily move forward. So illusions were cast, and they are breaking down so that we can see clearly. This process comes with anxiety. Some of you might be feeling anxiety right now. You're not sure why you're feeling this vibration of anxiety. but you're actually tapping into all the energies that are present. Eclipses also do this right now as we're in eclipse season. We just had a lunar eclipse and we're going to be experiencing a solar eclipse. So that's just that energy of the time period, and this information helps us navigate this time period more efficiently. Becoming lighter and feeling a less of a load to carry when we're able to drop the baggage. The fake is falling away. Fake people and fake subconscious programs cannot exist in this new energy. I recently shared this, but we're seeing this front and center right now. Everything is being revealed. We can see this in our everyday life experience, and we could see it in the collective. A lot of things are given to me, light warriors, in my everyday life so I can dissect it so we could have a better understanding of the collective. So it's an energy theme. We talked a lot of times about energy themes. So the energy theme that you might be experiencing on your journey right now is actually showing us about the collective as a whole and what we're going through. We all need to be conscious of the law of vibration. This is even beyond the law of attraction, the law of vibration. And you will create your reality according to your vibration, also known as the law of correspondence. So it's important at this time period to tune out all the negative frequencies, all the satanic programming, anything that's negative. It's time to tune it off and maybe find yourself in isolation. Sometimes the best time is when you're by yourself. Nikola Tesla spoke about this. Be alone. That's where ideas are born. That's where the creation of the 5D Earth is going to happen. All assets are deployed. All assets are deployed, light warriors, and this could come in many forms. And all these things could do is lower your core vibrational frequency through the process of fear. When we look at the Hawkins scale of vibrational consciousness, we want to avoid fear all the way down to shame. We need to remove these vibrations because we need to create from a place of love. We cannot create from a place of fear. Dr. Joe Dispenza also speaks about this. We cannot create from a place of fear. So it is imperative right now, as if your life depends on it, to remove all fear from your everyday life. We need to have the power to keep our minds the way we want. Otherwise, what we create in the world will be accidental. The serpents know this, light warriors. If you have fear, you're going to create a fear-based reality. So you need to clear your mind, light warriors. Even if you have to spend some time in isolation. I'm like the king of isolation, light warriors. King of isolation. Stay by myself. And during this time period, since this is eclipse season and all the energies are all over the place and Mercury retrogrades all over the place and all these ascension energies are shaking everything up right now, only you and you yourself can create the new reality. So even if you have to, you need to find yourself in isolation. Disconnect from lower vibrations. Disconnect from the television. Disconnect from those that do not resonate with you. Disconnect from things, people, things, and situations that are not on your trajectory. You're going to the fifth dimension, not back down to the 3D, not back down to the matrix. A lot of times on my journey, you might come across these people and they'll give you eternal damnation. Oh, And I'm sitting here like, eternal damnation? Eternal damnation! And I'm looking outside and I see birds. I go to the beach, hang out with nice people, see an angel or two. And I said, eternal damnation? What the heck are you talking about? Eternal damnation, my boys. Have you ever seen eternal damnation? I'm looking at birds, light warriors. I'm looking at people chilling out. And I need to know, where is this eternal damnation? When people come to you with fear, let them know where to go. Let them know where to go, light warriors. Everything is a subconscious program. And subconscious programs are going to dictate 95% of our everyday life experience. I don't see eternal damnation. I see love and authenticity. And you must stand with feet planted firmly, even if you have to do it yourself. I shared this a long time ago. Practice what you preach, even if you have to do it yourself. Don't be afraid. I know a lot of my soul family are out there and they're starting their own missions and they're getting off the ground running. Even if you have to do it yourself, that is the vibration that you have to have. Don't be afraid of losing those that are not on your vibrational frequency. Because when we cut the cords, we're making room for so much more in our everyday life. You cannot live in a vibration of fear. You cannot create from a place of fear. And you're here, light worker, to create the new earth. Gotta hydrate. Gotta watch out for eternal damnation. Learning to create our minds the way we want is the basis for creating the world the way we want. You have to have the full armor of God, the seal in the forehead right now, no matter what, as if your life depends on it, as if your everyday life experience depends on it. Learning to create our minds the way we want is the basis of creating the world the way that we want. And I know all of you want the 5D earth. You want love and abundance in your everyday life. No negative thoughts bringing you down. It's time to go within, because all the answers are inside of you, and you need to tune out all those negative frequencies. Dimensional bleeding. We spoke about dimensional bleeding. Dimensional bleeding is truthful. Yes, we create our reality, but we need to be mindful of dimensional bleeding. And these negative thoughts and these fear-based programs, they come and they can throw you off course. 2 timelines, light warriors. Which one do you choose? I had an experience this week. And the message for all people is to slow down. Slow down. Nice and calm. Slow down. And some people still haven't learned. And I'm going to share I had a traumatic experience this week. And so did my coworker. I was walking to work this week and, park my car. I walk across this main street and I pass, the intersection. And, I'm just walking and I hear squealing and I just hear boom, like a bomb went off. And I see this light pole and the light pole's going down and this car just swerved around because the person in front of them wasn't going fast enough. And it swerved and it boom, and it smashed into this steel light pole so hard. And the light pole went crashing down. And I'm like, oh my God, like, is everyone okay? And then my coworker was just standing behind me. And the front of the car was destroyed. And it was the loudest thing I was like literally hearing like a loud bomb go off. And we were just like looking at each other and, seeing the person get out of the car. He didn't hit anyone else, but because this person was in such a rush and had to be a big person, they went around and my coworker kind of saw it a little bit better than I saw it. And they smashed into this pole and the pole went down. And I felt bad for the girl in the passenger seat. The car was bashed in and, hopefully, she was okay. And, so it's time to start putting the ego aside. There's no really need to, speed like that. It was literally the loudest thing I've ever heard. And so, I was talking to my friend Bill, and we were like really reflecting on it like throughout the day, and like we were still like shooken up throughout the day. And it's like then we start thinking about it, and I'm like, well, I park sometimes on the other side, and then I would be walking from the other direction, and then I could have been over there, and I could have been destroyed right now. Or he could have decided to walk across, and we were going over this, and then we could have been over there. And it's like, thank God that we were not there. But there was a reason why we had to witness this. And he even said to me, he's like, I'm really shooken up. I've actually never experienced an accident before, like to see one. So, it stood with me for a while, and it actually added to the anxiety that I'm feeling. So, it kind of makes you reflect. And it makes you, more appreciative for life. And I think people need to learn. People need to learn to slow down. And that's why God is allowing this to drag out, because people need to learn. They haven't learned yet. And I think this is why it's being dragged out further, because free will is the law of the universe. So I think we all need to reflect and start to slow down. We're not going back. We're going in a new direction now, a new world. And we need to be grateful for being alive. And I was talking with my friend and coworker, and we went over this. And this was like a serious, we had a real serious conversation. And he actually always had a good phrase. And it's very truthful. And sometimes you'll be around people that are not on your vibration. You're in a situation that's not in your vibration. And he always would say, I'm just happy to be here. And it's very truthful. Sometimes you just got to be, I'm just happy to be here. And everything is better. So keep that in mind on your journey. It's time to slow down. And many different people are receiving these transmissions. So you might be on the cusp. You might start to be awakening. And the entire world is awakening. And it's important on our journey that we realize that everything in the matrix is collapsing. And we're going to a more peaceful and quiet planet. So when people want to come with the vibration of eternal damnation, tune them off and be grateful for life. Be grateful for the people in your everyday life, and maybe take this time to go into isolation if you haven't done so already. If you're new to our channel and our messages. I've shared with you in the past Ascension isolation and the power that you will unlock when you're in isolation. This is a good time period, and I'll be doing the same right now to keep to yourself almost. I actually saw a comment from a light warrior the other day, and she said that she can't deal with social media and the fake people. You ever see fake people, light warriors? And she wrote that I just have a simple circle of friends. And I'm not on, I deleted, Facebook and all these other social medias, and I just keep a simple circle of friends, and my life is simple. And we're all learning this right now because the energies are so rough, and sometimes we want to be everywhere, but it's really important to find a simple circle of friends. And it really resonated with me what she wrote in the comments the other day. Have a simple circle of friends, and it's going to help you navigate this time period. So I hope that this message was helpful to you, and you are going to help us all create the new earth. And so it is. Lenora, thank you very much. I appreciate you. It's my honor to do this. It's rough in this time period. And, a lot of lessons that we learned today to help create our new life. Our new life depends on these things. We got to be mindful of the law of vibration. And what are the things that are raising your vibration? What are the people, things, and situations that raise your vibration? And what are those eternal damnation vibrations? And tune them off, light warriors. Tune them off. Because your vibrational frequency is going to create the reality. And if we're going to create the new earth, we need to be mindful of this. We need to be mindful of slowing down. Some people are I don't know where they're rushing. I don't know what's going on. It's time to slow down. It's time to reflect. And it's time to do some self-reflection, right? So some people, we're all in a different phase right now. But collectively, hope I'm not glitching right now. Where is the fire? I don't know. I don't know where the fire is. But there is no eternal damnation. There's only the 5D earth. And some people, they're still not getting it. And, it's not always, it's the individual, it's the subconscious programs. But the more and more you tune out, the more and more that you have that quality, simple circle of friends, that's how you're going to make it to where you're going to be. Because you don't know what's coming in that might influence your core vibrational frequency. And now is the time. Now is the time to really focus on this as we're getting into the greatest summer of our everyday lives. It's going to be the greatest summer ever, light warriors. Blazing hot. Blazing hot. The summer of the 5D. That's where we're headed right now. So everything is about to pick up. But don't be afraid of purging. You might be going through some purging right now. And the purging could come many ways. We could purge people, things, and situations. We're in the eclipse season right now. The energies are purge and then replace, and then we're good to go. And go forth with the vibration of gratitude, right? I'm grateful for all of you and your presence. And I hope that, this information helps you. But you have to go through with gratitude. You can't go forward as a people pleaser because not everyone has your best interest in mind. Vibrational synchronization. You're going to sync up with the people that are on that vibration, on the Hawkins consciousness scale of love and authenticity. And anything that's fear and guilt and shame and that eternal damnation stuff, you got to go. You got to go. And, be conscious of this. You cannot go to a less aware state. You can't go to a less aware state. Once you become aware of things, you can't go back. Once you're here, you can never go back. I did that a long time ago. Warning, there is no turning back. Once you have awakened from the matrix, you just can't go back. You can't go back. You got to go forward. You could look in the rearview mirror. You could look in the rearview mirror and you could look at those life lessons, but you got to improve and you got to keep moving forward. And that's what we're going to do. And that's how we're going to get to this new earth. And it's imperative that we understand these concepts. We have to understand the concept of the law of vibration, because there could be two timelines out there. And like Nikola Tesla said, we are the receiver. What is the timeline that you're tuned into? So you really have to focus on your vibrational frequency. Say deuces to the matrix and say hello to the new earth, because your life depends on it. Your life depends on your vibrational state of consciousness. Crack my neck. It's been a little looser since that Ascension symptom update I gave you. So there is a lot of anxiety. I know that if you're just tuning in right now, a lot of people are experiencing anxiety. I'm feeling it as well. I know my empaths are in the house. Empaths in the house. And you're tuning in to the collective. That's just the energy that's in the air, or it's in the ether. It's in the ether right now. So we're feeling this vibration of anxiety. We feel everything being shifted around. But you're going to have to go within, and you're going to have to feel your way around the end days. That's how we're going to get to where we need to go. That's where we're going to find the fifth dimension. The fifth dimension is not a place. It's a frequency. A lot of people that are getting this transmission, you see like the, about the 3D to 5D timeline split. You see the two earths. You see the dead, decaying matrix filth, right? You don't want to be there. You want to be on the new earth. Not like it's going to be a physical new earth that you're on, but it's the vibration. What are you tuned into? And you need to be conscious of this. What are you tuned into? People, things, and situations. And you need to be aware of this as if your life, your everyday life, depends on it. So I hope that we're realizing that the illusions that were cast are being dissolved. There are many illusions, and you're seeing it all be dissolved. Some things look so nice. There it is. Look, it's so good. But it's just an illusion. And we need to be conscious and aware of Luciferian inversion. Oh, I'm here, brother. Everything that's turned upside down. So we're expanding our consciousness and we're learning. That's why all of you, along with other people, have come here to expand human consciousness so we understand the tactics of the invisible enemy. And that's what we're here to do. And it's going to come anywhere. All assets are deployed to lower your core vibrational frequency. I got a glitch again. I'm sorry. Sit back. So, yeah, it happens. But we almost made it through the end, you know, not like the last time. Some of you haven't seen the crazy glitches I've had on the live streams. I better not talk about it because then it's going to happen. Don't attract it into your reality, right? Don't attract it into your reality. Don't attract it into your reality. All the answers are here. All the answers are inside the Sacred Heart. And that's what we're going to have to do to get to this new earth, to make it through these end days. We're going to have to feel our way through. Dr. Bruce Lipton said language was designed to hide feelings. And some beings like to talk all proper and righteous. But what are they really doing behind the scenes? It's an illusion. Illusions that are cast. We're here to destroy this illusion and become lighter and carry less of a load. And when we're carrying less of a load, we're able to open up to so much more. Cutting the cords, right? You cut all the energetic cords and you make room for things that are so much better. They're so much better. So, well, I think I touched on everything. I know this was a lot tonight and we went all over the place, but it's important right now. This is an important moment. This is an important portal, transition period, whatever you would like to call it. There's many synonyms for these things, but these are just our everyday lives. And we're just learning our reality differently than we were taught from the Matrix. So you might have stumbled across this message. If you find this message interesting and you would like to learn more about our reality in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration, why don't you click subscribe, give the video a like so it becomes visible to more people, and please share with one other person, because if we all share with one other person, we will rapidly grow our 5D community. Let's be authentic. Let's live in the vibration of authenticity and allow all the hidden agendas to fall. Allow all the trickery to fall. Allow all the illusions to fall. And watch out for eternal damnation. You're all going to remember that one now. It's my honor to do this. I love you all. And don't worry about what's going on out there, light warriors. You know why. We cannot control what is around us. However, we can control from within. Be conscious of all of the keys to the universe as if your life depends on it. Use this to raise your vibration and increase your electromagnetism. Life is so much better when we are all together. If you find this message inspiring or know someone that could benefit from it, please share this message. Dear ones, I am Michael. We are the 144,000 warriors of the rainbow. It is time to take back our everyday lives. We've already won, light warriors. Now you need to be focused on your vibrational frequency and don't let anything penetrate the full armor of God. The answers are inside. Keep going. Light warriors, assemble. We're going to get the job done. We're going to get the job done. We're going to get the job done this summer. This summer. It's going to be a hot one. It's going to be a hot one. So I appreciate all of you. I appreciate your attention. the currency of the universe. If you're beginning on the live stream, watch the beginning. It's a very important message for the now moment. And great change is coming. And you have to remember your power and that the answers are inside of you, and you can't find the answers out there. Only you know, light warriors. So I love you all, and we'll see what the future has in store. I hope this message was helpful for all of you. Have a great day. Namaste.